Boys, this is the finale of the Ranking Old and New Minecraft block series. Are we ready to start it off?
Yes, Beryl, let's rip off the Band-Aid. I'm so glad this is finally ending.
I'm gonna miss this series. Termpy Wormpy, shut it.
Let's not get violent, all right? Okay, the first block we got is the copper ore.
Bro, what? When in the heck did it look like that? Oh, it looked like that in 2020 Minecraft Live. That makes sense now.
Yeah, you buffoon. Everything makes sense when you actually use your brain. Now, I know that I'm an anti-new block kind of guy, but I seriously hate the look of the old one. Just take some of Trump's hair, throw it on a rock, and boom, you got yourself the old copper ore. I'm going with the new one.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Joe's attempt at trying to roast me. Joe, just watch how it's done. The old block looks like Joe attempting to recreate the Picasso painting. Spoiler alert, it looks terrible. I love the new block as always.
Say that again, you orange ping pong ball. I dare you.
Guys, stop it. Let's get on with the next block.
Hunter, when did you get here? Never mind. The next block up is Gilded Blackstone. I think this block in general is mid as hell.
Barack, that is friendly fire. You can't hate this block just because it's the same as you. I love both the old and new Blackstones.
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to run, you little crackhead.
Barack, he didn't mean it. Just let him stay. Also, I do think this block in general is mid as hell.
Y'all are tripping. This block is great for nether builds and many other things. However, there isn't much of a difference between the two, so I'm just gonna go with both of them.
Tourniquet and I have the same opinions. Haha, suck on that, Dad.
Go back to your room, you pothead, and don't come out until I tell you to.
Hunter, just go. Your dad is gonna throw a hissy fit if you stay any longer.
All right, whatever. I'll see you nerds later. Not haha!
Jokey, your son is actually a buffoon. Okay, the next block up is Nether Gold Ore.
What is up with these blocks looking like this? It's so stupid, but it's so interesting at the same time. At the time they released this, I felt like it was really cool to see this sort of texture, but now that I'm looking at it, it just looks so much cooler. I like the older one more.
Dolan Turbot, where do you pull these opinions from? Your rear? Ha ha ha! That's what I think. The new ore will always have a place in my heart because it doesn't look terrible like that old one.
Shut the hell up, Biden. You always choose the old blocks for some stupid reason, and now you've decided to switch it up.
I had a good reason for always choosing the old ones, but I ain't telling. What's the next block, Barricade?
The next block we got is the Packed Ice block. Dang, that old block be looking nostalgic, but the new one is fire.
How would an ice block be fire? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, let me just spit facts here. Certain people like the old blocks for nostalgia, and people with actual working brains like the new textures. You seriously can't tell me the old one looks better. Don't do it, Biden.
All right, fine. Maybe the new one looks a bit better, but I still have a heart for the old ones. You can't take that opinion away from me.
Dude, at least tell us the reason why you keep choosing the old ones. I am sure it could clear up this whole fighting thing.
Hey boys, what you guys doing? Wait, why is there a camera? Oh, you guys are doing a ranking video. Can I be in it?
Heck yeah, Bushinator. All right, the next block up is Flowing Lava. I don't think this is technically a block, but we'll count it. Also, the new one is lit.
The new one is lit. The old one for real had some serious style. I kid you not, this stuff literally looks like the real deal and Donald cannot deny it. The old one is better.
Yeah, I gotta admit, the old one definitely had more of a lava look than the new one. The new one looks so dull and bland. I love the old texture more.
Do you guys have some gunk clogged in your gutters or something? The new one is really the best in general. There isn't a universe where that old junk is better.
Georgie, you have some nerve to give that opinion while we three chose the opposite of you. Okay, the next block up is Flowing Water. Dude, that old one kind of looks like a block for some reason. Maybe this could have been the Lost Lapis Lazuli block or something. Anyway, I like the new one more. The old one is too. Hey, weird, I guess. I don't really know.
Barry, I highly doubt this is some lost lapis lazuli block texture. It's too flowy-like. However, that isn't a bad thing. I feel like the flowiness gives it that old video game type water vibe. It's really nice, and that's why I'm going with the old one.
Hell yeah, Mr. Twins. You actually have a good opinion for once. The old one is truly the best to ever exist.
And you still haven't told us your reasoning for why you only choose the old ones. By the way, I like the new one more.
Boys, I gotta go. Laura's gonna get mad at me if I'm not home in 5 minutes. See ya, boys.
Okie dokie, see ya, Mr. 01. Boys, the next block is the Mushroom block. There are multiple mushroom blocks with this one, but we're not gonna bother with them. I think the older one looks a bit better because it pops a lot more than Joe's brain when I tell him that ice cream plus kids equals stupid. Well, actually, maybe it doesn't pop more than Joe's brain.
Shut up, you banana eater. My brain never pops when you tell me that. Anyway, we're gonna move on from that. I feel like there's some good texturing when it comes to the old one, but that new one just captures the realness of a mushroom. I like the new one more.
That banana eater comment can go two different directions. I think the new one is great as well. You can't go wrong with some good texturing.
You racist mother truckers, better shut the hell up. All right, the Nether Wart block is up next. I have mixed feelings about this one because the texture doesn't even even look that different. I'll go with both of them.
Classic Obama, going with both of them so he doesn't upset either side. Well, I'ma be honest, this block in general sucks more than Jill. I mean, it's a great addition to the Nether, but holy carp, this stuff is ugly and is a pain to get past.
Keep Jill's name out your mouth, Donnie. Now, with this block, I just straight up hate it. People who think this block is awesome need to shoot me an email so I can lock you up in White House jail. Oh, and make sure you don't send it to Hillary's email. We all know what she'll be doing to that.
Yeah, she sure as hell ain't gonna delete it.
Did I hear someone talking about a dog?
Ha 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 ha. That's gotta be one of the funniest and true things you've ever said.
Okay, guys, let's get back on track. The bone block is up next, and I'm gonna be frank. I think the older one is better. Don't get me wrong. I think the new one is cool and all, but they made the inner circle thing bigger, and I actually hate it.
But I thought you liked bigger bones. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, I gotta agree with you. The old one has sort of that natural look to it. The new one kinda looks like a child or Joe Biden made it. Frick the new one, the old one is better.
Wow, you guys finally see true beauty? I can't believe it took you this long to see that some of the old ones actually had some class and aren't just for nostalgia. By the way, I don't know if I made it apparent, but I love the old one all the way.
According to my sources, the bone block was first introduced back in version 1.10. Man, that version is as old as Biden. Now, from my observation, the newer one could be better in every way just because of the coloring, shading, and texture. I have made up my mind. I will be going with the new one because of its simplicity.
Get the hell off my property before I whip out my Nerf pew-pew and shoot you like Obama and his gang would.
You ain't know how we shoot it up, you toddler. Ben, guess the next block.
Well, by using my critical thinking and my brain, which is highly saturated with the thoughts of Albert Einstein, I believe the next block is the dirt block.
You buffoon! We did that one already. The next block is actually the coal block, and I will keep my opinions to myself for this one because I hate Termp and Joke Face.
Wow, that was rude. Oh, Bamner. Well, in all honesty, the old one is literally just the red stone texture, but black. However, the new one is actually coal. I gotta go with the newer Obama block. You can never beat it.
Bro actually just called it the Obama block. Trump, you're gonna get a whooping from Beryl over there after Ben and I are done giving our opinions. Welp, I can't stick with you, old Obama block. You're just too ugly for me. I like the new one more.
Nah, both of you guys just called it that. I'm out of here before Barack blows up.
You two better watch your mouths. I ain't afraid to use my freaking Obama hamaha on you two. Okay, now we got the quartz block. Not gonna lie, I like either one. They're not too different to me.
And I'm not gonna lie either. I think this block in general is overrated. It's just a smooth freaking white block with no purpose. I mean, there's so many other block choices for a floor, but people just want to choose this one because it's cool. That's BS. This block sucks and will always suck. I hate both of them.
What in the actual hell am I hearing? I would normally go on with my day after Trump gives an opinion, but this is inexcusable. Trump, you need to open your frickin' eyes and look at that block at least once. The quartz block is a work of art, and the stuff that is running out of your mouth about it is just wrong.
Yeah? And the stuff you do with kids isn't wrong. Joseph, shut the hell up. Your opinion is the equivalent of this country. A ball of trash ready to be thrown in the trash can.
Stop it. You two need to shut up and act like adults. Now, next up is the cobbled deep slate. Honestly, this has got to be one of the best additions to the game. It gives us the ability to make other deep slate blocks that are goated, but we're going off of texture, not use. I think either one is fine in my books. I don't really mind.
Yeah, Barack, your head is in the right place. I think both of them are great. There isn't one better than the other because both of them don't even look that bad.
Ha ha ha! Silly buffoons. Clearly, there is a better one, and that is the new one. I just love how it has those scaly parts on it. That old one with the weird-looking tiles is horrible. Like, who in the hell would like that crud? It's bad. The new one is better.
Donald, do not call my opinion bad. I respect your opinion, so you have to respect mine. The cut sandstone block is up and the new one sucks. I'll tell you why. For the new one, they got rid of the sandish style that the old one had. It's so unfortunate. And I love the old one. It's just a lot more sandy-like.
Barack, you and I should get a room. You're really rizzing me up today with these opinions.
You guys can't leave yet. We still have to finish this up. Okay, so I believe Barack may have a point, but let's just be honest. Who's really going with the old one? Back in the day, everyone would flock to it, but nowadays, everyone is all caught up in oversimplifying things, and it's so freaking annoying, but it feels so right. And that's why I'm going with the new one. You gotta stay in the now if you want to be hip and cool like me.
Trump, you're not hip and cool. If anything, you're just like poor old Joey over here. Sad, old, frail, and out of touch.
I'm not out of touch, and I have enough touch to touch as many things as I can, and that includes humans.
Michelle, what the heck are you doing here? We're trying to record a video right now.
Nothing. I just came to tell you that I finished baking the apple pie. Sorry for bothering you guys. I'll see you later, Barack.
Wait, just stay here. You could rank a few blocks with us. It's not a big deal.
Oh, sweet. I won't stay for long, though, since since I have a casserole in the oven.
That's fine. All right. The next block is the end stone bricks. Honestly, the new one has a ton more detail than the simple old one. I gotta go with the new one.
Quite frankly, you have a point. There isn't much really going on with that old one. It's just a pretty smooth texture with some detail added, but it definitely doesn't have as much detail as the new one. For this one, it's got to be the new one. I really adore the love and dedication that went into making it.
Yeah, new one all the way. The new one goes into depth with the detail, just like with Trump's face. Trump's face has all the wrinkles, the ugliness, and the orangeness. Detail is important.
Look who's talking, you ancient fossil. The details on you are more noticeable, and just an FYI, I don't have wrinkles. You have all the wrinkles. It's like you inherit every single one of your family members' wrinkles because gosh dang, you practically are a whole freaking wrinkle.
Dang. Jose, you just got roasted more than Barack. Anyway, I gotta agree. The new one is awesome. It's so awesome that I feel like marrying it.
Whoa, calm down there, Michelle. It's just a block. Okay, let's move on to the polished andesite. The new one is better. No question about it. Oh, also, I will be drone striking anyone who likes the old one. That stuff is literally a disgrace to the whole game.
Straight facts, Barack. Your opinions just keep getting better and better. Also, Joe, shut up, Barack. Get those drones ready.
Now hold your freaking stagecoaches. I never gave my opinion, so you don't know if I like it or not. Back in my younger years when they released this block, I thought it was cool, but I never thought it was good looking. However, when they released that new one, I literally lost it. And they somehow made it look worse than ever. The old one is better.
Oh, I'm about to freaking tear you up to pieces, you sack of horse crud.
Barack Hussein. Obama, you will not be tearing anyone apart. Now, I gotta go take the casserole out of the oven, and if I hear anything about you tearing someone apart, I will break you so hard to the point where you won't be doing these videos anymore.
I am so sorry, my queen. I promise to not rip anyone apart. Bye, honey. Joe, you are so freaking lucky. I won't forget this. Okay, the next block up is the polished andesite. Do we all have the same opinions as last time?
Hell yeah. And if the polished granite is next, then same opinion as these two.
Absolutely. My opinion of the polished andesite applies to the polished diorite and the polished granite.
Joseph, I will keep my cool for now, but you will get what's coming to you. Okay, the next block up is the purpur block. This is a block that I never use in builds, but I still think is pretty cool. However, when it comes down to which one is better, I gotta go with the new one. The old one is so simple, with little to no detail. The new one has a ton of detail, and it seriously looks really nice.
Yeah, no. I don't know why you don't use this stuff in your builds. It is seriously an awesome block for building anything. But I gotta say, the old one sucks. This is literally like the whole end stone bricks thing. The newer one has actual detail, while the old one is just smooth and ugly. New purple block all the way, brother.
You guys are a bunch of silly clowns. Anyone with a functioning brain would have gone with the old one. It just has so much to offer, and it doesn't look like the slop Trump eats from that pigsty they call McDonald's.
Keep my future wife's name out your frickin' mouth. Don't disrespect my love and life, you crumbled up piece of pasty white paper.
Donald, shut up. He's got a freaking point. That place is literally a pigsty. Also, you can't marry a company, you orange orangutan. Now, the new purple block looks awesome. End of story. Bye-bye. See you later. Okay, next block up is the cracked stone bricks. Both of them are terrible. I had never hated a block as much until I saw this. Get that out of my face.
Dang, Baracking Bird, you getting a bit heated there? I would never use this block because I just think it's plain up ugly. But since this block is cracked and probably really old, I'd assume Joe would love to use this block on his rustic castle builds because it is just so him. Joseph Bidel, am I right?
What the hell? Bill, get out of here. I never use that trashy block because it reminds me so much of you. The crackiness, the oldness, it's all there. You are practically the block, you fossil.
All of you guys' opinions suck. Also, hello, Bill. Anyway, this block is great for any underground dungeon, but I genuinely don't care if it's the old one or the new one. They're both practically the same. I love them both.
You can just shove that opinion right up your rear. All right, this next one is similar. It's the mossy stone bricks. Again, this block sucks. I can just imagine Joe taking all the moss of this block and using it as a wig to become those weird mermaid things. Tell me I'm right, Jokley Oakley.
Doug, you're thinking just like me. Wait, I wouldn't do that. I'm not stupid. This block sucks.
Classic Josephile, always trying the weirdest things just to get some kids to pull up. Anyway, I despise both of these blocks. What even is the point of this frickin' block? It's literally the worst block, and no one even uses it.
For real, bro. Like, it's just a mossy block. Ain't no one gonna use that trash. I think both of the textures are terrible. The worst block in the game.
I wouldn't call it the worst, but it's definitely down there. Okays, the cartography table is next, and I just want to say, what the actual hell is that old texture that actually looks so much cooler than the new one? Just having the OG crafting table texture with some new stuff added. It's so freaking cool.
Dog, what? I didn't even know that there was a texture before the current one. Holy moly guacamole. That is seriously really good looking. Definitely better than the new junk right now. Like, I genuinely can't believe that there was a texture before the old one. Like, what the heck? That's like finding out about Joseph's younger photos. You just don't believe what you see, but it's real.
You do not know about my younger photos. Those photos are kept in the depths of Area 52. I will never let those get in the hands of the orange community. Anyway, the old texture for this block is a hell yeah in my books. They should have stuck with that instead of that new weird junk.
You guys are brain dead. The new one looks miles better. You can just tell that the old one was in some testing phase, and anything in the testing phase sucks a lot more than Melania.
Bill, get that weak stuff out of here. Jeez, that guy is annoying as hell. Okay, the smithing table is up next. And holy crud, dude, the old one is dope as hell. I don't even know why they scrapped these textures. I hope they may change them back one day because it is just pure block texture genius.
Facts, facts, and facts. If there are any Mojang devs watching this video, we beg you to bring the old texture back. I am seriously drooling over this block more than Joey drooling over ice creams and children.
First off, facts, facts, and facts, and facts. Second off, no one drools more than me. I have drooled pools upon pools of saliva. So don't try to beat me because you'll be floating away in all the drool.
Okay, this is getting weird fast. Let's move on. Another one of the cool blocks, the fletching table. I am actually gonna fly down to Sweden and tell those Mojang guys to revert the textures to the old ones, or else Mr. Yemen will be coming back to play.
Oh, Mr. Yemen is coming to play. Yay, 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 yay. I'm gonna get my table, chairs, and teacups ready. We're going to have the best tea party ever.
Joe's starting to lose it again. Just skip him. Anyway, yeah, the old one is amazing as always. And just an FYI, any haters of these three old ones will have their house drone striked. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Or are we?
We are. Okay, we're skipping Joe's opinion. Also, we're down to the last three. Guys, it has been an honor ranking blocks with y'all. I will always remember the fun times we had when we did this. All right, enough of the sad talk, and the next one up is the furnace. I can't believe we haven't done this one yet. I think the old one is cool, but the new one just has the better texture. No hate to the old furnace texture enjoyers.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I really like the old one for its dark edges, but they really perfected it when they changed all the coloring and shadows. Even though I really like the old one, I gotta go with the new one. Again, I don't hate the old one. I just think it's got too much Obama in it.
And there's a racist remark from Donald. I knew it was coming. Also, I am so sad. Why does it have to end? I don't want it to end. Old ones for life.
Joe, everything has to come to an end eventually. Also, Trump, you're an idiot. The second last one is the end gateway block. I'm not gonna lie, the new one looks more like a portal than the old one. The old one is just too dark and you can barely see any of the colors.
Yeah, you got a point there. New ones for life.
The new one is worse in every way. Just shut up about the new ones. Blah, blah, blah. New one, new one, new one. The old blocks are better. Old ones for life.
Okay, Joe, I've had it with this old blocks for life thing. I want to know why you keep choosing the old ones. No fooling around this time.
Yeah, listen to the fat mango and tell us why you keep choosing the old ones.
Okay, fine. Back in the olden days of Minecraft, probably in 2010, I was playing Minecraft with my Minecraft dog. Nothing out of the ordinary. I was just taking him on a walk. Keep in mind that Notch, the creator of the game, gave it to me. Anyway, we were walking in a forest and I heard some noises. I didn't know what it was, so we went to inspect it. We couldn't find anything. That was until my dog found a book, and the book said, "Dear traveler, if you find this book, just know that I am Notch, the creator of Minecraft. I have hidden this book here because there are some things you need to know. In the future, this game will be different. The textures, the skins, the people, everything. But most importantly, your dog. The dog you own will vanish. You can't do anything about it, so don't try to save it. It just won't work. That is all. Goodbye, Joe." After I put down the book, I saw my dog vanishing. I was crying and screaming because I couldn't do anything about it. After a lot of sobbing and crying, he was gone. I'll never forget that dog. He was a great friend. Now, after the dog had vanished, I found a pile of random blocks on the ground. In that moment, I realized that it was every block in the game, and I took it as a sign that I needed to love all of the old blocks and never like the new ones. So that's why I try to never like the new ones. I know it sounds crazy, but it seriously happened. I wish it didn't, but it's whatever.
Man, that makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry about your dog, Joe.
Wait, if you were supposed to like all the old blocks, then why did you let a few of the new ones slide?
Because I've started to realize that I should just let it go. There's no point in holding on to something for so long.
Well, Joe, I'm sorry for yelling at you for your opinions. I should have known there was a reason behind it.
Yeah, I'm sorry as well. There's no excuse for me yelling at you. I should have been more considerate.
You guys just yell at me and make fun of me so much that I feel like just curling up in a ball and rolling down a hill. It's unbearable. But I will accept your apologies this time.
Wow, I never knew you took it that seriously. Look, Barack and I will stop being mean to you.
Do you guys mean it?
Absolutely. We'll start being nicer right now. Okay, the last block in this series is the honey block. If you take notice, the old one is just the slime block colored orange. That's lazy work. I love the new one more.
Yeah, that is lazy work. I definitely love the new one more. Joe, would you like to give the last opinion of this series?
Yeah, I honestly think, well, this is tough. I think the old one is better.
And there it is, folks. The series is officially over. We just want to thank everyone out there for giving this series so much love. This series basically kickstarted the channel, and we are happy that it did. From all of us at Denton King Shorts Plus, all of us, meaning me, thank you for everything. Love you guys.
I'm Joe Biden, and I love you guys as well, especially the little kids.
Okay, the next block we got is Netherrack.
Joseph, I swear to flipping gosh, if you choose what I think you're going to choose, I will lose it.
I think the newer one is better.
Wow, that was unexpected.
Just kidding. Old one for life.
Thanks to everyone on screen for becoming a member. Also, thanks for watching.